Okay, this is the first day we're getting all the stuff ready for Joe's exhibition in Brisbane. So, empty van, but we'll have that full in a couple of hours, I'd say. So, but she's done some fantastic work. As you can see, we've got the van reasonably full of Joe's amazing work. The show starts this...
tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow basically, but...
Go away.
Go away. This is the first day of taking all the paintings up to Graeme Gallery. Okay guys, well we've just unpacked all of the stuff out of the truck. And here we are at the Graeme Gallery in Brisbane. And I'll just take you inside, and Joe's got some helpers here, Bernie and Kim. The crew, say hello.
So I'll run through some light switches and where they are.
Jojo. Well, we have all of the paintings out and unwrapped. What we're doing now is we're just trying to work out how we're going to put the paintings up and where they're going to go. And as you can see guys, we've started to hang the paintings. So what we'll do is when we finish hanging all the pictures, we'll take you for a guided tour. We're just putting them all up at the moment and we're going to level them out. So we've got the show set up, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, really well done. Just got to put the ladders away and then get ready for tomorrow, but pretty powerful stuff. Yeah, really. Alright, there's Joe just reorganising some of her pictures. Whatever, all the show's been set up, and we've got the people from the animal rights group. They've come along with their stuff as well. Okay, well here we are at opening night at Joe's show, and there's people starting to turn up. You know, they're steadily flowing in, and they're looking at the work, asking a lot of questions. Very confronting for a lot of people, as it will be. There she is right there, looking spectacular as always. Beautiful woman. I met this amazing young woman. It was about 6 years ago I was actually introduced to Jo, and I love her deeply and I respect the person that she is greatly. She has spent 3.5 years putting this work together. This is not about Jo, it's really about her delivering the message. There are 7 billion people on the planet right now. Do you really think under any circumstances, as time goes along, that we can continue to do what we do? Somebody has to be brave enough to stand up and do something about it. And that's why Jo has my utmost respect, is that she simply locked herself in a room for 3.5 years after getting the idea and saying this is how I'm actually going to change the world, and I think she's done an amazing job. The point saying, people say, look, you know, we love animals, and I hear that a lot, and I don't love animals. I respect animals. I was in the Amazon in the 80s, went back in the 90s. There was no trees. And the 10 years beforehand, I flew over rainforest. The major cause of that is either palm oil plantations, mostly, or cattle production. And it's just situations like that that a lot of people are simply unaware of as we go through our daily lives. And this is what Joe's trying to do in many senses. It's to make us aware. I can remember a story of Picasso when he was actually talking to one of the Luftwaffe generals in the Second World War after he had completed the picture Guernica. And the German general looked at Picasso and he said, "This is amazing. Did you do this?" And Picasso said, "No, you did." And that's what this is about. And we're very much indoctrinated in our lives at an early age, and if you look at the picture around the corner with the little kid with the earphones on his head, is that there are certain things that are told to us that just simply aren't the truth. Cows, these days, are actually the major consumer of fish products, not human beings. A lot of the pellets that go into cow feed actually come from fish. The bycatch of a lot of the ocean goes into actually feeding cows. So you're actually feeding a vegetarian meat products. I think when you look at Joe's work, it's going to be really poignant as years go along. It's going to make statements. She's making a statement about the world, and that's what art is meant to do. So I like to put my hands together for Jo because I think she's a spectacular woman and she's done an amazing job.
We're just sitting in a gallery. I think probably one of the toughest parts about being an artist is actually standing in a gallery.
It's empty.
It's empty. And I think what Jo has done is quite amazing, and it makes a really strong social statement. It's incredibly impactful on anybody that sees it. There was a couple of girls that were in there last night that burst into tears. So I think it's just a matter of putting it in front of the right people. Yeah. We've been so programmed to think the way that we do, either by the food industry or religion or politics, that it's difficult to see outside the box on what's really going on. So you have to sort of say, if we're going to move ahead as a species, we've got to do things differently. We just have to. This girl's part and parcel of that. Right, give me.
Can I go now?
Stay tuned for more. Well, we're getting to the stage now. We're going to break the show down. Got some tables out. Jo and I were just laughing, almost about to cry.
And crying.
Oh my God. But you know what, like I said, it was about the message, and it was really well put together. It's been a great show. But we're going to start stripping it all down. But you did a great job, honey. Really proud of you. Interesting time driving 2.5 hours every day up and down. Not a happy place to be.
Away from hell.
Yeah, it is. It's just a terrible drive. All right. The stripping down. Any comments, Jo?
No, it's not very exciting.
But it was good to see heaps of people photographing the information and
Absolutely.
putting it up socially.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Which is good. So then word's gotten around, and that's the main thing. Well, Jojo, it's the last day of your show. You're satisfied with all the work you did?
No.
You're not? No. Yeah, I think you should be. Because you worked really hard. And you're a very talented woman. But you did a great job. You did a great job. And I, for one, am very proud of her. She did a fantastic job.